Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I will be reacting to How I Met iCarly and MrBeast. I'm here with Mary.
Hey guys.
Yes, this picture right here is real, but getting there was not easy. I'm going to tell you the crazy story on how I met Miranda Cosgrove. It all started off when I was in Europe, and MrBeast sent me a message. MrBeast tells me that he's going to put 50 YouTubers in a box and see what happens. And it's MrBeast, so hell yeah, I'm gonna show up. I heard some other creators flew out in private jets. I didn't get a private jet. As I arrive, I find out that I'm actually losing my voice. Now, I don't know what caused this, but all I'm saying is, in this picture with 50 YouTubers, I'm standing next to Pokimane. A few days later, posted a story where she was positive for COVID. Some may say I'm blaming Pokimane,
What?
and you're 100% right, and that's why my voice sounds like ass, so I'm very sorry about that. And then I end up getting in a black SUV, and in that black SUV, I get offered water, I get offered snacks, I get offered everything in the world. I get all the way to the hotel, and immediately I'm greeted by a box of gifts. Just look at this clip.
I've just made it to the hotel and there's a big box. It says Quackity on it, and then a bunch of cool presents. AirPods, and is this like a Game Boy? Pop-Tarts. Okay. And a hoodie. This is a box, and inside are a ton of chocolates. More chocolates. There's a lot of chocolate. And yes, a lot of chocolate. Okay. And then you have an animation slug. That's sick. And then is this, I thought that was weird for a second. Okay.
At this point, MrBeast has practically shown us the amount of production that's going into this. So no, I am not missing the shoot, and the next day, I'm getting ready. But the next morning, I wake up, and we have uniforms. Our uniforms have our names in the front, and our subscriber count in the back. And I go downstairs. And this is the absolute introvert fucking nightmare. There are so many YouTubers in this hotel lobby. There are huge names here. Probably the biggest creators of the entire world. And the MrBeast team says, everyone, get ready. It's time to hop in the bus. Now, this seems suspicious because MrBeast could have crashed this bus and all of YouTube is gone. That's it. All creators is absolutely gone at that point. And I start walking into the bus and I sit down next to the person I hate the most, Schlatt.
We are in MrBeast right now.
I'm gonna sneak a 12,000 lumen flashlight into the recording.
Everyone is here. Everyone. All right. See you guys later.
This bus is pretty adorable. They're listing out our names like it's a school field trip. It's actually the greatest thing ever.
Big Star?
Yeah.
Laserbeam?
Yeah.
Why does he hate him?
Quackity?
Yeah.
If I butcher your name, I'm so sorry.
Now begins a 20-minute bus ride, and we go into one of MrBeast's massive studios, and there are a ton of lockers, and we're here for about a good 2 hours before the shoot even began. But before all this started and before our big journey begins, the MrBeast crew made sure to keep us fed. There's actually video of me eating with Moist Critical narrating it in the background.
Oh, look at that. That's a big boy bite. Getting big and strong for the MrBeast contest. Oh, yes. He doesn't even realize he's eating Feastables chicken.
Feastables chicken.
Yeah.
I want some Feastables chicken.
That's coming out.
No.
The prototype. Man, that was a lot of effort for a little bit of skin. Wow.
By this point, I feel like absolute ass, and it's all Pokimane's fault. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The moment you walk into any of these rooms that MrBeast has, they have the AC blasted, and my voice is absolutely deteriorating at an extent I have never felt in my life.
I'm ready. Put it up. Yo, he's ready.
Now, all 50 YouTubers start walking towards this cube. Everyone nicely formed into a line into the death cube. And as soon as we walk in, there is a chest with Miranda Cosgrove. I'm kidding. No, it's not Miranda Cosgrove, but it's a chest full of goddamn money.
We have officially started a challenge. I'm laying in a lot of money. There is incredibly a lot of bacteria just floating in money. Money is one of the most disgusting things ever. But we're gonna try and survive and have a good time. And I just realized the tall people could grab me and just get me out in a
And of course, the very first instinct of every YouTuber ever is to lay down in this huge pile of money, which, by the way, is probably not good for your health at all. But I just know that I'm here for the long haul, and I'm not gonna give up, and I'm ready for this shit. This picture right here, this is the objective. Now, after that, we're told that there is a line we can't cross, and this is not fake at all.
All right, so the strat right now is going to be very simple. I don't know much about alliances or anything like that, but I want to grab one person that speaks a different language. I'm seeing a lot of people that are on the ground they're having a hard time kind of like conversating with others. So I want to make sure to try and figure that out.
But my first instinct is to help my fellow brethren, the Hispanic creators. And my second first instinct is to make the very first MrBeast border. We also started writing the word Spanish with the dollar bills so that people would really realize that this was for real. And then suddenly, of course, there's people that just walked over and I'm like, what are you doing? Go away, you're American. This is a border.
It's the very first MrBeast border, baby. Let's go. Yeah, hop on.
And I had a lot of fun with that, and I felt really safe until MrBeast comes in with these massive porta potties destroying my border. It was the worst experience I think I've ever had in my life.
Boo! Boo!
And he's made it very clear that he's running for president soon. Maybe this is one of his policies.
Oh yeah, I
So
forgot
this
about
starts happening. They start moving away the big ass chest of money, and they bring out the first challenge, which is Cybertruck basketball. They bring out a basketball court, and there's 10 different Cybertrucks on the side. They're saying that if we go outside and we score a basketball, one of our fans can take a Cybertruck home with them.
The fan gets to drive home the Cybertruck.
If I shoot,
If you shoot,
I win.
yeah.
But if I
No,
miss,
no, it's for a fan. It's for a fan, man.
So fortunately, I didn't take this challenge on because I'm actually not leaving on the first day. That was actually one of my main goals, was to not be the first to leave. And other people did mess up. Mark Rober, the package stealer killer, the assassinator. After that challenge is over, you realize that this is for reals, and MrBeast is actually getting rid of people. I still didn't know what I was fighting for. I didn't know that there was a light at the end of the tunnel, and that I still yet was to meet Miranda Cosgrove, which was the main focus of all this. There's a lot happening at this point. People are just talking to each other.
shit. Zoom into those two. Jimmy let lovers into the cube with us?
That's bullshit.
Love each other. How is this fair?
Yeah, I just...
The power of love? Maybe we'll make them.
Maybe that's...
MrBeast comes in and says there's a part 2 to the challenges. But before we get into that, let's talk about these abominations, the porta potties. They are not what you might expect from MrBeast. No, these are actual porta potties, and it was one of the most miserable experiences ever, capturing the smell of every past YouTuber that literally went in there. Zero privacy on the porta potties, but you know what? I'll accept it, because today I get to meet Miranda Cosgrove. Now, before the next game starts, I'm gonna give you a little bit of context. The Hispanic speakers were me, Rubius, Ibai, Spreen, and Fede. We were the 5
like
Hispanic speakers left by this point. MrBeast says we need to get in teams of 5. I figured, okay,
What's so special about meeting
my
her?
team of all Hispanic speaking
What's so
creators.
special
But
about
for some
meeting her?
reason, my friend Ibai says,
She did
hey, what if we
iCarly.
just make Quackity the leader?
Oh,
And out
what?
of nowhere, everyone said yes.
I know
So
what
now
you
I'm the
mean,
team
bro.
captain, and now I can't be
Wait, what?
killed during this challenge.
Like-
Turns out this challenge is a goddamn Squid Game cookie challenge,
the
and the only
point?
one safe, is, of course, is
He's
the
just an
The
actor.
worst part about this is that I have to choose who gets which cookie. I said I'm not gonna choose for you. I said,
She's
hey,
a
choose a
legend.
number from 1 to 9, and everyone chose their numbers.
Ooh.
Whoever got 1 got the easiest cookie. Whoever got 9.
I got chosen
Ooh.
as a team captain, and now they're gonna do the Squid Game cookie challenge.
Yeah, iCarly.
I'm
Oh.
worried about Ibai specifically because I can tell he's shaking a little. I think everyone's got a good strat in the team, but Ibai specifically is.
Did they reboot iCarly?
I got it.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Don't look at it.
Failure from my team. I think just bro, it was the worst thing ever. I feel so.
And at the end of the day, of course, Fede, because he got the
We should
hardest
watch it.
cookie, he's now out the competition. Many would call me, and I don't agree. I agree. Don't feel bad about that.
Quackity, how many people did you let down?
I let down one person, Fede. He got the umbrella, and it was tough. Yeah.
But he's still eliminated.
He's-
Sorry.
Oh, man. Fede.
It's okay, bro.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're not mad at me? It's okay, man. All right.
This was devastating. No one was celebrating. This was the absolute worst moment. Everyone was spitting on their cookies, writing the line. Some were breaking theirs. Some were doing really good. Some succeeded. It was a terrible experience. After that, you can tell things started getting a little awkward, a little quiet. MrBeast comes with a surprise. Porta potties again.
Probably 5 hours in, I'm sleeping here for the rest of the day.
Now, before the next game starts, I'm going to give you a little bit of context. At this point, it gives us more time to mingle with other creators and to talk to other creators. And there was this one creator from Brazil called Enaldinho. Enaldinho is this massive Brazilian creator, and he only speaks Portuguese. Now, I ran a Minecraft server called QSMP where I had Brazilian creators in it. And having practiced a little bit of my Portuguese back in the day,
I remember a YouTuber was supposed to be in it, but they got cut out.
Who?
It was Ben of the Week. I don't know if you know him.
I don't know.
You know him?
Nah.
I decided it was going to be my objective to help Enaldinho and also tell him and explain him all the instructions. As of now, everyone in the queue is absolutely losing their minds. Some of them started playing Simon Says.
Simon Says, touch the ground with both your hands. Oh, you get up.
At this point, I look at Ibai. He's absolutely energy dead. And the good thing at this point is that we were finally fed. Every few hours, he'd come in with these carts of food, get with our friends, and start having food. You can actually see us having a good time. Just like
me too.
Kids to school, just eating, having a nice little meal. They kept the food of everyone who was already out of the competition, because we could just go ahead and grab plates of food of like exterminated people. But I was hungry as hell, so I was gonna do it. Hell, if they didn't bring us food, we'd have to kill someone and eat their limbs.
Other people's food.
Reality. I'm sorry. After this, MrBeast walks in and says, "Everyone, get in pairs." Thinking that we're gonna work in pairs, I feel like I want to choose someone who I can work together with. I know Enaldinho, my brand new friend. I'm gonna pair up with him and play whichever challenge continues. At this point, MrBeast walks in with a huge Jenga set and says, "You are now gonna play Jenga with each other." I had a contraband phone which had access to internet.
Wait, why is
looking
there
up
with
for
the
his videos.
Brazilian?
He has videos where he says, "I'll shave my head if I lose."
He doesn't even speak
game.
English.
Now I'm playing with the master. I shot myself in the foot by being a nice person. Now I'm playing with the master. That is possibly one of the most jarring moments of my life. At this point, and after the first round, that was with KSI.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
No.
At this point, and after the first round, they're bringing smaller Jenga sets. What about the pity win, right? I was trying to get the pity win. I'm like, "Oh, Enaldinho, you're good at Jenga. I'm bad at Jenga." Enaldinho says, "No. Doesn't matter how much I begged. Enaldinho was in it to win it. He was not going to let me win Jenga at all." I started walking around the entire cube, just letting everyone know that I was officially...
I've never Jenga playing a Brazilian guy who happens to have a Jenga videos on his channel.
Bro, it's the worst case scenario.
He's like, "Listen, I'm gonna play to win." He says that, but also I'm tired. I miss my family, so let's see.
Bro was prepared.
Logan is a huge Jenga player, so he was giving me actual good advice. He was just rooting for me the entire way through. So shout out to Logan Paul. He's an absolute treasure. If Enaldinho is not going to let me win, then I'm going to try my absolute best.
Says on who got himself
The
up.
moment we started playing, I realized I was screwed. Enaldinho was moving the pieces with such meticulous manner. Veins would pop out of his head when he would move a piece. He was so precise with all his piece moving. We didn't even speak for the first 3 hours. It was that intense. And we played
for 3 hours.
And played, and there came a moment where I was done. My Jenga tower was done. I started moving it. I started balancing it. I pulled the wrong piece, and it's over. I spent probably 10 minutes balancing that tower. Everyone around us had finished playing, but it was only me and Enaldinho. Look at everyone around us and how precisely they're looking at us. I thought it was the end. Enaldinho was cheering. He's like, "You're out, pal. Get the hell out of my game," he said. I turn to Enaldinho and I say, "Enaldinho, let's rock, paper, scissors it." So I'm looking at that piece. I got a little chance, but because it was my turn...
Why is that person in a circle of Jenga?
Wait, I'm gonna be Miranda Cosgrove.
Did you see that?
Away from me. And it was the most intense
Got bored.
Jenga. And so Enaldinho now turns to me and says, "Let's rock, paper, scissors."
A little bit.
I don't know.
You want to do it? Straight up?
And I say, "Muito tarde," which in Portuguese means too late. So after a few minutes of literally just balancing the tower, it balances, and I'm still in the game.
No.
What if somebody just knocked it down?
MrBeast sat down and said, get this over with. It's late. I literally look at MrBeast and I say, I'm gonna take my sweet ass time. Hours and hours in, after 5 to 6 hours of Jenga, Ronaldinho makes a move, and that's it. He knocks the tower.
No!
Oh.
That's crazy.
After 5 hours of Jenga, I am victorious. This was a life-changing experience. Shout out to Ronaldinho, but I had to do it to you. You are the Jenga master, and I'm just a kid. I'm just a kid. That night, MrBeast brings in the creator beds where we can finally sleep for the night. I was thinking about what a life-changing experience that Jenga game was, because I set myself to something and I vowed to never give up. And then it was bedtime.
Just woke up, and as you can tell, my voice is really spent the whole night here, slept in beds. But someone in the studio had to set the air to like maybe 1 degree Celsius and Fahrenheit. Doesn't matter what you count with. Now my voice is even more. So I went through something called adrenaline. Spent 6 hours in a Jenga game, and I won.
6 hours?
The next game starts, and
now do you have for 6 hours?
Nobody. Howie Mandel. What the hell? Howie!
Oh, Howie.
has
I
a game.
forgot.
Basically, someone goes on top of the podium, and whichever briefcase they choose has eliminated or safe. If the briefcase says safe, he somehow has to convince the other person that the briefcase says eliminated. Jaden Animations calls me up to the podium when it's her turn, and then fabricates these facial expressions to make me think that the briefcase says eliminated.
And I get Nico.
Oh, you took out Sketch.
Now, why did I call him Nico? Because Nico actually got Sketch out. During the Squid Game cookie game, Nico gave Sketch the umbrella.
So it didn't work, and I get a briefcase that says eliminated, and my ass is off the show.
Good luck to everyone. Bye, everyone. It was so fun. So we're out. How'd you get out?
Jenga, bro.
He has size forehead.
Like I did everything I do. So I was like, you know what?
Where's his bandana?
Right.
Good to see you, bro.
Why do you take it off?
Yeah, absolutely.
His forehead is so big.
Room that has 2 big TVs, and we find out there's a cooking challenge. And in this cooking challenge, there's 3 judges: Mr. Chestnut, Mr. Speed, and Mrs.
Nick should've won.
Cosgrove. I knew this was the moment. Whatever she did, which was
She was
most
so
likely
close.
fly back home, I decided that it was my one shot. The cooking challenge was over. I rush into the studio backstage. I said, Carl, I want to meet Miranda Cosgrove. He says, let's try this. We're gonna stage that we just walked into her. I think I know where she is. I'm like, Carl, are you serious? He's like, yes, we're gonna stage that we're walking into her. Me
Why
and
did he
Carl
want to
are
meet
walking.
her
I
so
stumble upon her, I say,
bad?
He's a fanboy. I don't know.
Oh, aren't you Miranda Cosgrove? I said,
Wait, so he's the
"You are
reason
my
why
childhood."
she showed
I said,
up?
Miranda, please take a picture
Huh?
with me. Carl
So
Jacobs.
he's the
gets
reason
behind
why
the
she showed up?
Ka-ching, and we get this moment. Now we're best friends.
What?
Even if she doesn't know it. Me and Miranda Cosgrove.
Because he told
are
Mr.
great
Beast
friends.
that he wants to
Because of
meet her.
Mr. Beast, I was able to meet Miranda Cosgrove. That is my story. And God bless the United
Who
States
knows?
of America.
That was interesting. Alright. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!